But with this, we are ready with for LATAM versus Europe, the week 4 of Nation Wars. We will have Terror versus Ziggy on Metropolis, JD Conan versus Dexter on Eclipse, Dienmax versus Madinho on Dead Valley, Ultra versus Izu on Dominator, and Belladonna Babo, Madinho, Izu 2 versus 2. So insane, cool matches. On next week, not next week, but on Sunday, we're going to have Russia versus Poland, SPX Hayek, Fathertos, HBO, DeWalt Zero, Malkier Bonnie, and Defi DeWalt Bonnie Zero. And we will also have USA Canada, Hawk Dragon, Jayun Jumper, Range Doodle, Striker, Crossy, the match we all probably were waiting for, ZVZ on the highest possible level, and Hawk Jiraiya, Andy Piggy. So that's cool. Those are the matches which are waiting for us on Sunday, but today we will have LATAM versus Europe. So without further ado, let's go for Ziki versus Terror on Metropolis. Okay, so representing Team Europe on the top left location from Hungary, this is Mr. Shikszai Ziki. And on the top right, directly from Peru, we are having Mr. Rodrigo Terroru Campos. Is Metropolis. So I would say a new standard for player map. Ready to SCVs. Is it going to be command center first? Oh my god, Terror is trying to escape with the Murder. And Ziki will not scout it with the Overlord, although he will send the drone first. So that might be even better for him, because then he will be able to immediately harass, but we can see that he's going for cross scout, or maybe even check the middle and then go to the top right. Scouting command centers first is very important. Let's see what will be the Ziki reaction, because if Terran is escaping with this build, he's so ahead that it's really hard to keep up. You really need to focus on your timing. As you can see, Ziki is trying to delay the barracks for as long as possible, so maybe he will be able to kill some SCVs with the links, or maybe at least force the bunker. We can see supply depot to make it harder for the links to attack. Ziki is going for more drones while being annoying with the with this drone over here. I'm looking at this way. Every damage he is dealing over here, most likely medics will heal, so this is the energy which medics will not have to heal the marines out of the mutas, so you can also delay some mining, but we can see immediate bunkers. Terror is not scouting, he's playing blindly. He's like, if you are playing 9 pool, I'm dead, but if you are not playing 9 pool, then it's fine. Ziki is as annoying as it's only possible, falling from his perspective. 10 drones in the main base to overhear this. STV has one job. Band over here maybe? Oh, but it's going to be factory. Very interesting. So very similar approach to Wolfix. If you don't remember from the previous weeks, Wolfix played against Ziki and we had very interesting build order from him where he went for double armory fast to 2 upgrades. But we can see that this time Ziki is being very aggressive. It's only 1 marine, and because Terror didn't scout him, he will most likely not find... oh, what this STV is doing? Okay, so at least there will be 1 vulture, but this bunker will fall extremely quickly. This is relatively tight, so there will be some time to react, to pull those STVs over here, plug this hole over here, and give this vulture time to deal damage, but it's going to be extremely hard because those things are already... oh my god, and the barracks are being lifted, so Ziggy coming in the best possible moment. Terror didn't land at the barracks, but we can see that this is a relatively good SCV pool, so he will be able to most likely defend this vulture from dying. Those SCVs are actually doing incredibly good job. More SCVs are in production. We can see cancelling machine shop, so this is a lot of pressure from Ziki. Mutas will be in production as well, and that's what he's doing. He's forcing his opponent to make vultures while he is pumping Mutas, so no production time for the Goliaths, and we can see so many SCVs are dying. He even killed this 1 vulture, and now 3 Goliaths, 2 Goliaths even only on the way. eBay is so badly delayed. This is going to be very hard game for Mr. Terror. But we can see more drones from Ziki because he invested so much into this aggression that he's very low eco. So I'm shocked that there is no bunker, there is no medic from Terror. He's 24 SCVs, it's not that bad to be honest. But 16 drones to 24 SCVs, yeah, I think Ziki is doing a good job to keep up with it, and we can see that the units are attacking. Nice SCV pool, actually beautiful SCV pool, but there is no chance to win against 5 Mutas with 2 Goliaths. And as we can see, Ziki, very aggressive opening, showing the Hungarian power, the Hungarian Dragons there, winning the first match and securing the first point for Team Europe. So congratulations, I'm pretty sure that Europe is proud of their representative, Mr. Ziki. Good job, let me update it. Very fast game. Okay. So it's 1-0 for Europe. And now we will have JD Conan versus Dexter. I would say that this is pretty hard task in front of Mr. Dexter to fight against JD Conan, to be able to play against such a monster Zerg. The best player from South America, the best Zerg player from South America will play on Eclipse versus Dexter, so 2 players map. Let's get this party started. Okay, fire on scout. So whenever you see probe around this time, you know that this is not gateway first. but going for overpull gives you this flexibility that first of all you are forcing your opponent's at least one cannon. On the other hand, opponent can go for the overpull for the Nexus and cannon after the Nexus, so that's what overpull does. But with this pylon, those are some minerals lost. Dexter recently became the Bulgarian. For my entire life I thought that he's from Germany, but then he PM'd me and he's like, please use Bulgarian flag. I was born in Bulgaria. Ooh, he's going for cannon first. That's very not the best for Dexter. Obviously, it's not the end of the world, but those are the precious seconds, and we can see that he was not in danger of being pushed with those links. Likely, yeah, he lost the game with himself. He wanted to be a little bit safer for the time being, but with this later Nexus, he will definitely be less safe against potential Hydra Bust or 5-hatch Hydra or Fast Mutas. And Hydra then on the way. This Overlord can see the cybernetic core timing, so I would say that this is fine for JD. This will be less spot for the cannons, less place for the cannons, but still, this is pretty big natural. Those links wants to intercept the scouting, and JD is doing it so well, not allowing the probe to see what's going on. And we can see after losing those scouting probes, it's 18-16 only for the Protoss. Stargate on the way, so at least he will have a cursor to confirm. Those are very fast, or am I wrong? Isn't it like faster even than 9073? I guess after this Overlord you drone up, right? So he will have good upgrades. Second cannon, I like it, but only one reload so far from JD, from Dexter. So as you can see, though, on those 4 links, JD Conan was able to deny scouting of 2 probes and build up so many drones, hide the tech, and just play what he wanted to play. And Dexter is playing blindly. I like this pylon, so he will have additional plays for the he will have additional power for those cannons in case this pylon would be sniped. Okay, so the Corsair is on the way, but those Overlords will have the cover of the Hydras and it will be scouted relatively quickly. We can see the +1 was cancelled. Dexter is adding more cannons. You want to be annoying with the Corsair, but it's pretty hard because there will be more Hydras coming this direction. More drones now we can see from JD Conan, but Dexter doesn't see it yet. 4 cannons seems like a right number. Although even 3, okay, with 1 Zealot I think 4 is good. 6 is a bit big number, maybe. I don't know. Like he will have one gateway and 10 archives, so he should leave to storm. But we can see that JD Conan already taking the forward base, going to lair, adding some macro hatcheries. So I think cancelling those cannons would be definitely a good call. At least one cannon, maybe. Okay, so one cannon was cancelled, so that's a good decision. I think I recently watched the game where pro gamers were asking Shuttle to cancel the cannon. He cancelled, and then he win from the terrible position because Protoss is strong. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 hatcheries. $41 probes, so Dexter is doing a fine job building them. But it's going to be a long time until he will have a army which will be able to move out on the map, because I think for the entire game he built one zealot. That's not too much. Scouting the forward base and drones over there. I guess the only option for Protoss now is 10 gate. Just don't care, just make 10. Somehow he is really low in gas. This overload also with the full vision. Lurkers will be done soon, so we will have observer eventually. But this overload will even scout the shuttle, so that's such a great scouting. But the Templars are banking energy. Just one weapon, 1-1 timing. Will be possible. Going up to 7 gateways. 7 is kind of low, but it's not the end of the world. Even more drones from JD Conan. Holy moly, we are on 51 right now. We'll go to like 56, 55. 55 drones to 47 probes. Shuttle, yes, will be scouted. Fire is there, so Scourges will be in production, and they are already in production. Storm Zealots taking a lot of damage from the Lurkers. And JD Conan very tight with the defense. He's seen those shuttles, so he will be able to intercept it immediately. Oh, the Templar got out. That's always good. Oh, he didn't even storm. Ooh, what an escape! Oh, but the Lurkers will be intercepted. That's actually a good catch from Dexter, despite taking a lot of damage. Dawid needs to save the Observer now. Where is the range for the goons? It's halfway done. I think he's missing 2 gateways minimum. He's building more probes now, where I appreciate the optimism, but it's going to be really hard to have a third base. And on 2 bases having 52 is definitely enough, especially on 7 gateways. We are going up to 8 hatch, right? This is 7 and 8. And the macro is getting stronger. 2 Evo chambers. Look at that, units are everywhere. 112 supply. There will be 2 storms only available, to be honest. So that's... The range is not done yet. It will be done just now. Okay, we will have more storms than 2. We will have 3, but the damage is being done to those goons. The Hydras Sniping the Templars, beautifully done. Okay, more units are coming out, but the Lynx will join the party. Mr. Izu, the Capitan of Team Europe, just lighted the stream with 16 viewers, thank you very much. This is Mr. Izu team playing Europe versus Latino America, so thank you for the ride, my friend. Super Gosu Zerg from Czech Republic. By the way, Mr. Izu, we are making the LAN party either in Krakow or Wrocław. There is a thread on networks, you can vote. It's going to be April 5th and 6th. So if you are interested, LAN is open. Feel free to come. April 5th, 6th. Check out networks. Okay, I like the idea of taking the third base as long as it will be successful. No worries, we will put you in the same room with Julian. You will be the best friends and allies in BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League Season 3. Oh, almost storming, that would be such a juicy storm. Those units are taking a lot of damage despite not that terrible exchanges. We can see the amount of units that JD Conan is sending. GG from Dexter and JD Conan tying up the series 1-1. And now my brother from another mother, Madinho, will play against DNMax on Death Valley. So this is interesting. Because first of all, map is great. Second of all, players are great. So I'm really interested. Madinho strikes to me as a player who thrives. The longer the games goes, the better it is for him. On the other hand, DNMax is really strong with the openings and overall a strong Protoss player, so I'm very looking forward for this match. Protoss versus Terran, we had ZVT, we had ZVP, now we have PVT. This is perfect world. BSL Nation Wars Season 2, let's go. On the top left location, directly from Norway, we are having BSL Patreon, BSL Pro League player, BSL caster who will cast the Sunday matches for you, Mr. Madinho. So Sunday matches will be casted by this Terran player, this only Terran player on the desert. And his opponent is only the Shadow of the NMAX. So how would you want to play it as Madinho? Because from my perspective it looks perfect to go for double racks on this map. I don't know how I see it, but sometimes it feels like this map is great for double racks. You can make them in the middle, and then if the opponent will kill the gases, you can fly them over here and kill him from this side. So I think that my opponents should be happy that I already obligated myself to play with the Zerg, because I have great ideas and there is more. Mr. Madinho. First of all, he's going for the wall-in. So that's good against potential zero aggression. Oh, Mr. Madinho. 230. 234. I know one Dan Stamkowski who you can call. We'll teach you how to make it faster. I noticed Zach loves to tell Terrans what they should do. Oh, I don't think so. We just know the power of Terrans because we play against Terran every time. If you guys play Terran, you don't know how it is to play against Terran. So you don't know the strengths and weaknesses. Yes, if you will kill the assimilators, then this base is locked. Only 2 marines from Madinho. I think he will need a third one. I like the idea of command center first, but third marine is kind of necessary against the first goon, even if the goon will have no range. And that's a good trade for the goon, just to go kill 1 marine or maybe even 2, but we can see Denmark decided not to go for it. And I think that's a good call because the third marine would pop, so Madinho is having everything under control. Range is here. Marine for the energy. Not bad trade if Madinho will not be pushing. Guess he doesn't know if it's push or not, so now he might go for a lot of gateways and Madinho can go for a slow play. All marines are being produced. So this is definitely going to be aggression from Madinho on 2 factories actually only. But it's only for goons, so it's going to be pretty big opportunity for Madinho to deal a lot of damage, but he will need to do it correctly. Oh, I really love this vulture. Nice micro from Madinho, keeping the tank alive. And even more damage is being added to those goons. The tank even survives, so Madinho will have option to heal it. Denmark snipes it. Nicely done, shield battery is on the way. Where are the reinforcing? Vultures, I'm wondering. The mine is even connecting. Tanks being surrounded. Madinho will be able to deal so much damage if only he will deal with this one goon. The vultures are not helping too much, but the mine is connecting like a boss. This is what Madinho needs. Those 2 tanks are dealing such a critical damage. The observer will be there in a second, I believe. Oh, it's not even... okay, he's here. Okay, but only 2 tanks for now. Really love how those mines are buying time. Madinho with the beautiful target firing, repairing, using the power of reinforcements. He has all the tools to win this game right now. Yenmax only on the main base mining, 23 workers to 34. How long until the siege mode? It's just starting, so the vultures are being sacrificed. I'm not too sure about that, Mr. Madinho, because there is observer. Madinho needs to pay more attention on the tanks. Okay, he's doing a good job keeping them alive. I don't like losing those vultures. Ooh, but the mines are connecting, so actually... What the hell am I talking about? This gun got regenerated. Nice target fire. Oh, now with the siege mode it will be a little bit harder to break this position. Okay, so the only hope for the Yenmax is go for the counter attack and hope for the critical damage with the river. What he can do is he can kill those assimilators and just focus on the left side of the map. That's actually a perfect scenario for to do things like that. He doesn't have probes to do it, to be honest. Finding some things to kill. Shuttle is on the way. We are going up to be on 5 facts. There is a gap over here, I think. There will be a gap over here because there is no vision. But overall, it's a well-defended place. And the Yenmax needs to be careful. He can kill this shuttle, this turret. Whoa, this is 9 range. Oh, the Scarab shot. Ooh, I thought it's going to be the tank, but he went for the turret, so that's good for Madinho to have this tank very, very healthy. 44 workers, this is a big advantage. Oh, and the Yenmax trying to do something, but Madinho seems to have everything under control. Even Goliaths, 6 facts even. On 47 workers, so after this pressure he already was able to rebuild all those units. Okay, there will be 2 more shuttles. Maybe to break this position, I don't know. We have no observer here, right? Ooh, nice clear from the Yenmax. I didn't expect that this path will be under usage. Now Madinho opening both fronts. Obviously this part of the map is under control, so he's not under any pressure. He can just sit at home and be happy with the position he's in, slowly take the third base. Doesn't risk anything. Make a 5 supply depots over here if it will make him feel safe. Going on the barracks. The Yenmax very slowly rebuilding those workers, going up to 39. But look at this push from Madinho, it's pretty scary. Obviously anything is possible with the rivers, especially if it would be Bonnie rivers. Oh, but I don't think he expected this turret to be here. Latino surprise turret on the edge of the map. Some turret here, some turret there, 120 supply. Like a boss. Some random units. Full overkill on this bone. More stuff is coming. Madinho sending everything he has on 6 fact. Third base will be on the way soon as well. This seems like an unkillable force. DNMAX is doing whatever he can, but it seems like Madinho will secure the lead for Team Europe. G plus GG. Nicely done by Mr. Madinho. What a match. Mr. Madinho himself taking the victory on the board, on the scoreboard, and now the team captains will fight against each other. Team captain of Team LATAM, the strong Zerg who discovered how to fit through 2 pylon wall. Let's go with the movie.
Hasn't taken his own third, but okay, here we go. He sees. Now Max absolutely has his own local third base. The Arbiter for now, but I always think Protoss should just plan to go carry. What? It worked too. Man, I don't know what I'm talking about. He actually got through the pylon wall with that. I've never seen that.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
And his opponent, the opponent of Mr. Ultra, it will be Mr. Izu, so the captain of Team Europe. Let's get this party started. That was the movie created by your favorite Zero. Whenever I seen this action, I thought about it and I was like, I need to make this movie. Finally found time and made this connected. I'm happy that you like it. I am so satisfied with this movie. It makes me laugh so hard. And Ultra was even a great reaction of Ultra, because Ultra was like, Mi secreto! Mi secreto has been revealed. Ultra said that he will change his nickname to Slim Ultra now. Just like the t-shirts in H&M. By the way, guys, from Poland, I posted the post on Netwars about the LAN party on 5th, 6th April, so in a month and a half. And I'm asking you to vote whether you prefer it in Krakow or Wrocław. Please vote it until Monday, because then I will decide, and then we will get ready for the LAN party 5th and 6th April, LAN party number 1 of 2025. Mr. Izu, Czech Republic representative, most likely while driving to Poland he will bring Julia with him, because Julia lives in Jelenia Góra, which is on the road from Czech Republic. Team Europe, I heard that Team Europe was so scared after the Slim play special tactics breaking the limits of StarCraft by Ultra, that they wanted to play Zerg, to have Zerg against him, because they were so afraid of the possibility to jump through the walls. Yes, Izu and Julian are friends. Julian is the brother from another mother of Izu. Julian is a great guy in the real life. We need to teach him how to be cultural in the internet. That's going to be fine. Okay, so Liar. Liar on the way. Izu with the fast mutas. We all know how strong Izu muta micro can be. This SCV is like, I don't care, and he cared. And now he has to make a bunker if he wants to leave. Where will be the third hatchery? I think the bunker always makes you happy as a Zerg, if you are not going for mass links. I guess mining from this gas is delayed for a bit, so at least Izu will have cash for the third hatch. I'm eating garlic with honey and with lemon juice. For the throat. Ooh, high pace. Only 3 racks from Ultra. How many mutas Izu will want to do? Go for? We can see 7, 8, 9. And Lurker switch. Guess Ultra is just waiting. He's expecting some aggression to happen. To be careful, I believe it's not too easy to play against Ultra when you play Muta Micro, because the latency is not helping. Little bit of damage here and there, but Izu is playing it slowly, only on 10 mutas. Nice micro, losing 1 muta only. Being very annoying. Ooh, the Overlord will fall, but the number of drones went up significantly. But those starport timings, this is good. Ooh, Hydra speed? It seems like this is Guardians and Hydras. Very interesting. Ultra doesn't even have +1 weapon yet. Yeah, fast greater spire. But we can see those starports timing, this starport timing, this helps so much. And Ultra moving up with pretty big force. It's not too many medics, so every steam will be very, very painful for Julian, for Ultra. Where are those Hydras? Okay, 2 vessels on the way. Okay, Ultra wasting scans on not seeing what's going on, but 4 vessels will be there. This is pretty risky position for those Guardians. I guess you can build 2 in home. $11 Guardians is a lot. Those are +3 armor right now. Obviously you want to fight against the main force of Ultra, or you want to deal as much damage as possible. Those Guardians should stay home, I believe. Are some raids maybe an option? I don't know what Ultra can do, but this is very, very strong. Strong play from Izu. To be careful for the irradiates. There will be 2 more. And the Guardians, he's not paying attention. Izu is not paying attention. The Guardians are still dealing some damage, but they were isolated. Isolated! We can see. Oh, I thought it's drop. It would be so funny. I guess he expected some raids. But now Ultra didn't lose the command center, didn't lose the SCVs. He already have all the building structures and the vessels are there. That's the biggest problem for Izu right now. Obviously he has a third base, so as long as he will be able to like make the lurkers and stall the game, he will be fine because Terran was not mining from the natural for a long time. The problem is that Ultra can be extremely aggressive right now. And I expected double dropship, but I guess it makes sense to make more vessels as well. But a lot of lurkers, although look at this. Oh, nice catch! Those lurkers are kind of forgotten. Only 2 over here. Plus 2 weapon. Going to be some huge counter-attack from Izu. Those are plus 2 weapon marines, but without the armor, so the lurkers will deal a lot of damage, but first they need to shoot. Irradiates are hurting so much. And despite good spines, this trade was still great for Ultra. 111 supply to 53. As you can see, it doesn't need to break the records to show you how to break the game, break the limit. Every game. This game, he didn't break any limit and still winning very decisively. We have some defiler, but no defiler in here. I guess Ultra is waiting for this irradiate. One link and a dream. This is a nice counter attack, but is not. I guess he paid attention. Good enough attention, but still the damage, the real damage is being done here, so I like the idea of counter attack because he has to do something, but I feel like after this unsuccessful push with the Guardians, it was a little bit too late for him. Those vessels are gaining just too much value. Every unit they are killing is huge. GG from Izu. And
okay, here we go. He sees.
Can see. Oh, excuse me. Who was that? Seems like the Ultra is tying up the series, which means that yet again we will have 2 versus 2 to decide who will be the victor of today's match. Team LATAM or Team Poland is going to be Babo Belladonna versus Madinho and Izu. So Madinho plays random in the 2 versus 2. Do I have the random somewhere? I believe I had it somewhere. Okay, let's go for it. And I will look for the game during the game. Okay, here I have it, so here I want to have it. Okay, I don't know. It's not working, so let's go with Mr. Madinho as Terran. 2 versus 2. But top right location from Czech Republic, we are having the Captain of Team Europe, Mr. Izu, and his ally. On the bottom left location, we are having Mr. Madinho. And Team LATAM, 2 Zergs. On the top left location, coming back from the retirement, Mr. Babo, aka Jiren. And on the bottom right, we are having the legendary Mr. Belladonna, Mr. Madinho, who is a 2 versus 2 expert in my eyes. He was saying a lot of compliments about Mr. Belladonna. Let's see what Mr. Belladonna will show. Ultra is from Chile, yes. Oh, it's 9 pool and 12 pool. I guess because it's cross position. So Babo, it would be hard for Belladonna to save Babo if Izu would go for the 9 pool and push Babo, if he would go for 12 hatch. Where can we see the standings? You can see the standings. One second, guys. So Izu defending the ramp with the links. It's pretty hard task in front of him because he has to defend against double Zergs. And it's very hard. That's why he went for this creep colony. It's even possible that 2 Zergs will both go for 9 pull and that they will, with the Sunken Rush, eliminate the Zerg. So Izu needs to be extremely careful, that's why he's adding extra Sunkens. I like cancelling this creep. It's very hard as Madinho to send help to his ally. So Izu very smartly went to secure the ramp. Oh, even the third hatch being hidden. Nice from Belladonna. I'm not sure if I wouldn't like to see that as a hidden expansion or even here. Let's see. Izu will move out with +1 weapon links. So what's stronger, 2 hatch +1 weapon links or 3 hatch links? Yes, Mr. Dabadim. That's true. And that's very interesting because Team LATAM is the only team which is using this combination. Mutas are there, on the way. But we can see that Madinho is applying pressure on Babo, so Babo will not be able to really fly towards Izu and punish him for not having spores yet. Izu moving out without plus one weapon. But it's possible that he will catch Babo's Overlord. The Mutas are on the way, but the Overlord will die. This is pretty painful loss. The SCV also Mr. Madinho. Oh, but this is a nice crash of the army. So now poor Izu has to defend somehow. Fortunately he has plus one weapon. He will have a plus one weapon. So it's going to be fine for him. We can see Madinho this, instead of going for 3 Raxes, he decided to go for the fast barracks and so fast factory. So that means that probably a fast vessel on the way will be on the way. This hatchery is not being too used yet. And starport on the way. The hard thing for Team Europe, maybe I will switch it to that. The hard, oh, they crashed the spore. Nicely done. The hard for Team Europe is that Team LATAM already has expansion. Izu should defend it, but he will lose this hatchery. Even the 4th spore. I guess you need to respect to gas Mutas. You need to be careful with those marines. Target fire, he killed a lot of links. Overall, this is great for Team LATAM. Babo. That's one weapon will be done relatively soon. Vessel on the way. Madinho is badly trying to apply some pressure, release some pressure from his ally. How long until plus one weapon for Madinho? Oh, it's not. He's not going for plus one weapon. He wanted to spend all the gas for the faster tech and maybe have a gas for the second vessel. But we can see that Izu is keeping all the Mutas over here. It seems like they want to jump on top of him. That's so great for Team Europe because those plus one weapon links should defend it, and those spores are definitely enough. But that's great for Team Europe, and that allows Madinho to move out with the vessel, with the irradiate. Even dropship on the way. Babo probably should drone up a little bit more right now. We go for the third hatch. He's only on 7 drones. He's focusing on surviving. He believes in Madinho power to build marines, build bio, build vessels. Yeah, SCV was close. Per aspect, double Hydra then. Oh my god, they are pushing to 5 spores with the mutas. This is the dream scenario for Team Europe. I believe it will be broken, but the support is coming. Izo really doesn't have too much money, so this army will have to stand here for a while to give him time to rebuild the spores. A bit of a party on the ramp. Where are the lurkers of Mr. Belladonna? Okay, he is making them here. He has a lot of gas, so that might be pretty strong addition to their composition. Especially that Madinho is just starting the command center, so he will be on the one base for a long time. The biggest advantage of Babbo is that he has access to this extra gas. Ooh, but we have a drop. Will be intercepted. Impossible to kill now. Dino doing good job, 92 supply. So more, maybe not more than both of them, but close to be more. He's close to have more than both of them. Although I think Belladonna will be fine against both Maslinks and Marines with those lurkers, so he can maybe not expand because of all those irradiates available. Maybe even expand, he has a lot of gas. I guess this is Babbo expanding, yes. Counter-attack. The main base trying to intercept some vessels. But this irradiate is dealing a lot of damage, although that's not a bad split. Oh, those are hold lurkers from Mr. Belladonna. Beautifully done. Intercepting some stuff. Those lurkers will make it very hard for those units to move out. Oh my god, he wants to be aggressive with it. That's going to be very hard. Babbo wants to go for the man mode against those marines. It's going to be hard. I think he will have to cancel. The irradiate very fast split from our Chilean Zerg. See that the counter attack is on the way, I think. Those are beautiful splits from Babbo, I need to say. Keeping those mutas relatively healthy despite all those irradiates being thrown to them. But Madinho securing the natural. Pretty powerful. Uro on the way. target fire from Madino. This is almost impossible to break without the fire layer. I guess Mass Mutas, yeah, I guess it's possible with Mass Muta good split. But you can see how much more stuff from Madino is coming. Obviously the Sunken number is healthy, so I don't think you want to attack him here. You want to deny this base and just be happy. I would like to see more turrets from Madino maybe. Oh, but no cancel. Oh, I really love those lurkers, which will cut the reinforcements. Only 8 marines in here, so Madino will be under a huge pressure from the Team ZX, Team LATAM. He's even target firing the vessel. Oh, those lurkers are very important to keep the reinforcing units back. Linio is coming very quickly, trying to eliminate those lurkers. There will be one more left. There is a bunker in the main base. The irradiate is dealing a lot of damage, although this lurker is being irradiated. It seems like Madino will be able to come back and defend it, but he's left only with 23 STVs. Where Belladonna is already securing his. Natural on 4 hatcheries. What's this queen for? Wings and links. Whoa. I think he killed the lynx by killing his own lynx, that's nicely done. But I really love this burrow. They can see when the mutas are. I really love this play from Izu. Making as much disruption as it's possible. Not even a speed for Babo yet. Okay, they will decide to move in over here. What will be the... No irradiate yet. So that was a strong push. It seems like Izu this time will have to say that this time it worked for Team Zerx. Antner. Those lurkers probably should burrow over here. We need to fight with time to save Izu. 700. How long? It's going to be very close. The lurkers will want to target fire it. Probably Madino needs to pay more attention on those units. And Madino will save his ally. Nicely done. But Zergs have such a big army left. Look at Babo, 81 supply. I really love how Belladonna is playing with this low eco lurker links. There's a lot of lurker links incoming. The irradiate power of Madino. He really did a good job producing those vessels. It was all only from one starport. What are the upgrades? Plus 2 weapon, okay. And but 2-1 on those mutas. Holy moly, Babo showing the power. Have 2 irradiates available over here. The drop with 2 marines only. He wants to buy some attention of Team Zerx, Madino, and he caused some disruption as well. And another small drop over here. Every single unit matters. Some links to deny this base. Babo will be mined out in the main base relatively soon. His base will be cancelled, but we will have a huge counter-attack by Belladonna. The irradiate is insane. Belladonna needs to borrow the lurkers. He's not borrowing the lurkers. Oh my god, this is disaster. He really could have done it. It was only 4 marines in total. This is the most important base. We like those 3 vessels regenerating energy, but at some point, maybe when they will have 2 irradiates each, they should join the party, because this is too big of a value of a unit which is not fighting, which is not helping to control the battlefield. Okay, the link will spot the mutas. What will be the reaction of Madinho? Nice irradiates, but also nice splits. I think Izo needs to cancel the Spire and borrow the drones. Stay done. So much stuff incoming, plus free weapon. Those Sunkens will die fast. He's rebuilding hatchery over here. More drop incoming to the main base. Madinho is doing whatever he can, but the main base is mined out. This is insanely strong irradiate, but if only he will be able to force some engagement of those mutas. This is pretty funny. No armor. Make those lurkers more stronger, much more stronger. The armor will be done relatively soon, and with this armor, 3-1 bio will be so hard to kill. Okay, they want to fight in the middle, but it seems like the upgrades of Madinho are good enough to take this engagement. It's going to be close, although... What a power of Terran, holy moly, Madinho just crushing it like a boss. The problem for Madinho now is that he badly needs additional expansion. Belladonna mining with 1, Babo mining with 2, that's 3 bases versus 1. Obviously Terran have those flying ping pong balls with a lot of energy. Yes, Mr. Izu is alive and well. Oh, but Mr. Belladonna might have a hard time defending. Okay, there will be a couple more lurkers over here. Madinho needs to be careful. He can't. If it would be 1 versus 1, you simply go for it because you break it. But if he would be left with 10 mutas, then the reinforcements of Babo just comes and deals with everything easily. But Babo is depleted in both gases. That makes this bio much even stronger. I think this command center should land somewhere. Izu was found. He has 1 drone somewhere over the rainbow. Okay, it's here. There is a dream. Belladonna is doing whatever he can to survive this pressure of Madinho. Madinho don't want to allow Babo to take this base. Those are 3-1 Marines. Even without the medics, they deal a lot of damage, and as you can see how quickly the mutas are dying. Even the Sunkens, you don't even need medics when you have Marines. And Madinho with the Eraser, putting Belladonna on 4 workers. What a game! 2 versus 2 delivers as always. Izu surviving with the extractor over here. Okay, there is a defiler, but Madinho decided there will be no better time to push. I don't want to deal with the defiler. I need to do this critical damage. And there will be consume. Oh, I don't think you want to push over there even. Do you want to? I like that Babo has a hive. But what's he's lacking is ground units upgrades. But he will secure those bases, and Madinho is mined out, and that's the biggest problem. Okay, the main base... Oh, this is not the main base command center. Yeah, but this base will have to be... will have to be protected. This is now the only mining base. Izu unborrowing the links. He's still there. This gas. Those links. He still has a lot of them. This is a nice attack. The overlords giving some vision. Belladonna killing Izu before dying him on his own. Nicely done by Belladonna, but Madinho will eliminate Belladonna soon, so soon we will have 1 versus 1. Madinho on 1 base, both players with 30, same amount of workers basically, but number of vessels is so insane. Like if Babo will secure both of those bases, it can be fine, but he has to go for the fire, he has to plague those vessels and start dealing with them. Because it's going to be extremely hard. I guess Madinho needs to kill those buildings before those links. Okay. Oh, those are the links of Babo, excuse me. Bro, Babo going for Carpace, actually... if he will go for +2... Where is the second Evo? Okay, so if he will have +4 on the Ultras, it's going to be not bad. But he will have only 2.5 gas income. It's going to be so many vessels, and we can see that even Madinho going for the... Oh my god. Is it going to be nuclear launch Radley Young detected? So much energy on those. Dino is like, let's go. Plus 3 weapon power. 1A, 2A, 3A, Protoss mode. Ultras are coming, but with only +1 carapace. Okay, +3 just kicked in. So those ultras will buy sometimes for the Sunkens to deal damage, but the same things goes for the D-Matrix. The Matrix saves damage, and Madinho clearing Team LATAM like a boss. Holy moly, nice game, nice play by Mr. Madinho and Mr. Izu, securing the victory for Team Europe. 3-2. Very, very nicely done. Beautiful performance by Team Europe, Ziki Madinho and Madinho Izu winning 3 points for Team Europe. Let's see how the standings works. You can see it over here. I will play some ladder. Oh, Mr. Hit Them Up, our newest BSL Patreon, Wolf of Wall Street. Thank you very much, Mr. Hit Them Up. Let me show you Mr. Hit Them Up and all the Patreons, all the supporters. You can see them over here. Main sponsors of the BSL 2025 in the first half of the year are Nazgul and Steve. The sponsors of extra events are Mr. Rasbrain and Mr. Adun. Mr. Rasbrain supported this Nation Wars, which you are seeing right now, as well as many other events. You can check it out on the explanation mark BSL 2025, and Mr. Adun gave 1 Ethereum for the prize pool of free LAN parties which we are organizing. So if you are from Poland, go to networks, because I'm waiting for you to let me know where you prefer me to organize LAN, in Krakow or in Wrocław. And our event sponsors T1 Dragon LML, T1 Dragon BSL 2 vs 2 Pro League LML increased the prize pool of the BSL weeklies to $75. Our BSL 20 gold donators, we are still missing $1,400 dollars to BSL 20 goal. And huge thanks to our, of course, wonderful Patreon supporters. Without them it would be impossible to continue. I wouldn't be able to dedicate myself if not the support of those wonderful people. Our biggest supporters, Mr. Andrew and Mr. Hit Them Up with $200 a month, Mr. My Fleeting Dream, Bombastic General with $100 a month, our Bombastic Colonel with $50 a month, Mr. Striker and Mr. Tupocalypse with $30 a month, Mr. Bombastic Major Plus, and Mr. Skimming Gypsy, Mr. Haosu, Mr. Madinho, Mr. Steven Robertson, Mr. KJ Streaming Channel, Mr. Daniel Lopez, Mr. LML, Mr. Nicolas Schuller Bombastic Majors with $20 a month. Thank you very much, guys, for the support. This is the best way to support BSL, and all thanks to all the other supporters, all the other Patreons of BSL. $2, $5, $7, $10 a month. Every support matters. Every support helps a lot, and thank you very much, guys. And let's see the Nation Wars standings. As you can see, today we have LATAM. We had LATAM versus Europe. So Europe will have 3-1 and LATAM will have 3-1 score. That's nice. And tomorrow we will